Hey guys, it's Total War Gamer here, and as I was explaining last time, we ran out of time, sadly. These little wagons, they're probably hard for you guys to see. They're hard for me to see. The more wagons on the road indicates the amount of trade, and you can see there's only like 3 wagons, so there's not a lot of trade going on. I should explain. We can see another faction. We have the Gauls up here, the Batavian, but they just have like this big swath of land for like that. That's basically them. And then there's the Germans and the Britons in what is now Britain. So last episode we besieged Apollonia. They'll last for 3 more turns. So we this fishing village here, we can upgrade that into a port and it'll make us money. So we have a spy here. So here's another town, Salona. We will take. They have Cilician pirates. These missile before charging, they have harpoons and axes, I believe. They may charge without orders. That means that if you have them like in a line and you don't tell them to charge into the enemy, they might. They have good morale, so it takes a really long time for them to run away from a fight. They are fast moving and they can sap. And then other than that, they just have Illyrian mercenaries, which are good peltists. They are expert at hiding in woods, so it's very hard to find them in the woods. And you've seen pretty much everything else about them. And then there's militia hoplites, but you guys have already seen those. After we take Apollonia, we'll probably go up and take Salona. Now in Salona, they have olive oil as a trade resource, and they have well, I don't know what that is. It's not saying. Yeah, let's move my spy up to see if we can see it. Okay, well, we have done all that we can do for this turn, so we are going to end the turn. Alright, so we are on the 3rd turn. We have some message here. So war declared. The House of Julii in Greece is the Julii are these are the red Romans. They're the red Romans. We're the green, and the Scipii are the blue. And so Tarentum, they got wooden walls. A rough wooden wall is better defense than a crude palisade, but it is not likely to present much of a problem to attackers. They built that. So as you can see, the walls around the city have changed, and Croton also got wooden walls. In Croton, we're going to build a port because that can make you a lot of money. Basically, our city, we'll be trading with the other Romans. For now, we're just trading with the other Romans and ourselves. So once I get a port in Croton, this little dotted line is the trade routes. There's a fishing village right here. So when I build a port there, the trade route will go down to there and then keep going. I think that's how it works. Let's zoom out here. Apollonia, 2 more turns until they surrender. I would fight them, but I don't want to lose a lot of men and have to retrain them and lose a lot of money. I know it's not very exciting because I don't really like fighting siege battles, and so I'll probably if there's like a rebel army that comes, just sometimes you get like bandits, I will kill those on the field and let you see. Is that not a trade resource? Okay. Let's see here. Tarentum completed a shrine to Mercury. This shrine is dedicated to Mercury, the messenger of the gods, and also the patron of trade and travelers. Mercury watches over all those who go far away and have business with foreigners, making him an ideal patron for any city where trade is important. Religion also makes people feel happy and content to know that the gods are honored. The shrine can be improved as the settlement grows in size and importance. So whenever you build shrines, it makes people happy. And it gives you certain bonuses, like there are ones that upgrade your guys' weapons. So we can build a Temple of Mercury here. Here, I'll show you guys the building browser. So as an upgrade, so at a town we can get the wooden palisade. At the large town we can get the gun. The ones that are lit up are the ones that we can build right now. The minor city we can get stone walls. The large city we can get large stone walls. Well, minor city we build the governor's palace, and that lets us get stone walls. The huge city we build the proconsul's palace. which lets us get large stone walls, and then at huge city we get imperial palace, which lets us get epic stone walls. And at the barracks, each level lets you get better infantry. See, at the barracks we just get town watch. They're not very good. They're better. The 3-1. They're basically peasants with spears and shields. They have poor morale, so they rout easily. Routing is basically when your guys run away from a fight. So the militia barracks, we can get that lets us get Hastati, and then the legion barracks lets us get Pinkapes, which are really good. And then we get. And then at the army barracks, we can get Triarii, which are sort of like hoplites. They're like Roman hoplites, basically. We can get, and then at the urban barracks, that gives us an extra experience to the Triarii. Now, eventually, the Marian reforms will happen, and we can get, actual legionaries and stuff, like Roman ones. So the stables, the basic stables, is just train equites that you've seen, and war dogs, which fight in nearby enemies, and they are fast moving. Well, I guess I'll read the description for them. Well, yeah, sure. War dogs are bred for a savage nature and great size, but then hunting men is only a little more dangerous than hunting wild boar. The beasts are muscular and powerful. Originally bred for hunting large prey, they are now trained to hunt and attack men. War dogs are usually unleashed on an enemy to break a line and unnerve opponents. Few men are able to stand steady in the face of a snarling and partially starved beast. The dogs are trained to bite and hold on, dragging down their human targets and hamstringing horses. Their handlers are brave, hardy, and not easily intimidated. Many have fingers, hands, or even chunks of limbs missing. And then I'll read the description for the equites. Equites are light cavalrymen armed with spears of the Roman system of war. They are intended to drive off skirmishers and pursue fleeing enemies. The word equites means horsemen, and they are recruited from among the well-off sections of society. They wear little armor and only carry spears and shields. As a result, they can charge enemies, but many may be cut to pieces by a prepared defense line of spearmen if these were attacked. These were attacked head-on instead. They should be used against the flanks or rear of units, or to keep missile troops and skirmishers away from the main Roman heavy infantry, who are the real killers of a Roman army. Then, historically, equites were drawn from the equestrian classes, literally the rich people who could afford to own horses, and they spent their money on both horse and war gear. They spent their own money on both horse and war gear. Okay, and then... Okay. So, guys, that's about all the time we have for today. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.